Commission, sir. On behalf of my MOS, I would like to answer to the Honourable Member. I think the suggestion is well taken. However, there is substantial coordination not only between ministries and commissions, but also particularly between the MHA and, since law and order is a state subject, with the police authorities and state governments as such. How we prioritize security and safety of women can also, sir, be highlighted by the fact that the Nirbhaya Fund, we have in this ministry, in coordination with various ministries of Government of India and state governments, looked at proposals worth 9,000 crores. And depending on the needs of the state to ensure better protection of women and children, and particularly young girls, projects have been sanctioned. In fact, in this year itself, I have responded to this very august House that projects worth 4,000 crores have been sanctioned. So not only the Commission, but also the government at the centre and I'm surely at the state, prioritize safety and security of women.
Thank you. Second supplementary, madam.
So people get married from one state to the other state, and there has been harassments for the women. For example, if a woman in Karnataka or Tamil Nadu get married and goes to a north side, the police jurisdiction comes under the Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra, wherever the girl goes. And the jurisdiction changes, so the law cannot be enforced over there. Digitalization would be much better if across India it has happened. Anywhere you give a complaint, it could be taken up for the cyber crime, sir. Thank you.
So suggestion, please.
Yes, sir.
I think.
Suggestion is well taken, sir, but since I'm not the chairperson of the NCW, I cannot act upon it. But surely, sir, I will ensure that this suggestion is conveyed to the chairperson.
Mahua Majhi ji.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, sir. मैं इस पर एक सवाल करना चाहूँगी. मैं झारखंड विमेन कमीशन की चेयरपर्सन रही हूँ, तो मुझे ऐसा फील हुआ है कि नेशनल विमेन कमीशन के कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में मैं जब जाती थी तो पूरे देश में जितने भी विमेन कमीशंस हैं सबके यहाँ अलग अलग तरह की फैसिलिटी है. कहीं पर स्टाफ नहीं है, कभी एक ही कमरे में वो चल रहा है, कहीं पर जैसे नेशनल विमेन कमीशन जो फंड अलोकेट करती है उन्हें देती है तो उसके पास स्टाफ नहीं होते हैं कि वो प्रोग्राम अरेंज करे. तो मेरा रिक्वेस्ट यही रहेगा कि आप सभी जितने भी स्टेट्स हैं वहाँ के विमेन कमीशन में मिनिमम फैसिलिटी एक जैसा दे, ताकि वहाँ पे जो प्रोग्राम्स करना वो चाहते हैं या नेशनल विमेन कमीशन जो फंड देती है
धन्यवाद
वो उसको सही ढंग से.
धन्यवाद.
विदित होगा कि ये स्टेट कमीशन का जो फंक्शनिंग है वो प्रदेश की सरकार के अधीन है, इसलिए आपने जो चिंता व्यक्त की है निश्चित रूप से आपके प्रदेश की सरकार भी इसे सुन रही होगी, और अगर ना सुन पाए तो आपकी ये व्यथा मैं प्रदेश सरकार को निश्चित पहुंचाऊंगी.
डॉक्टर फौजिया खान जी.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. I would like to ask the Minister through you, the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign has shown the link between the ability of the women of the nation and the development of the country. This change is visible when 70% beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana are seen in this country. Also, the self-help group, madam, sir, has expanded very visibly, and many startups have been, coming up by women. So I would like to ask the Minister that since the woman's role is continuously expanding, are you thinking of expanding the scope of the National Women's Commission also?
Grateful that the Honourable Member does acknowledge the work done by the Government of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, especially with enhancing capacities and potential of women of our country. Yes, I will enunciate and add to what she has said, not only in Mudra Yojana, but also when you see Stand Up India, where women are not looking at only SME sector, but also wanting to partake in mid-sized companies and lead them. We see that 80% beneficiaries are women. Particularly the skill development program, or my compliments to the Prime Minister for the National Education Policy, which for the first time has a gender inclusion fund. Now, insofar as enhancing the scope of the Commission, I can only say this, sir. The skill needs and the entrepreneurial needs of women in our country is a subject in which I have seen the Commission function during conferences, or for that matter, doing special workshops, including workshops in which state commissions are invited.
रजनी पाटिल जी.
सर, आपके द्वारा मैं मंत्री जी से सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ कि यूपी के कार्यकाल में सेक्स अब्यूज एट वर्क प्लेस ये कानून पास हुआ था. फिर भी आज के तारीख में जब हम देखते हैं कि वास्तविकता ये है कि अब्यूज़ होता है, घर में भी होता है और बाहर भी होता है, उसके लिए मंत्री महोदय से मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि उसके लिए आप क्या स्टेप्स लेने जा रहे हैं?
धन्यवाद।
My particular privilege that when I was a member of the opposition, Sexual Harassment at Workplace Bill 2013 was discussed in this House, and I participated in that debate. Hence, I can only say this कि जो माननीय सांसद महोदया ने 2-3 विषय के ऊपर ध्यान आकर्षित करने का प्रयास किया कि घर में घरेलू हिंसा से कैसे जूझें, दूसरा जो काम पर हिंसा है अथवा महिला का जिस प्रकार से वहाँ पर काम में गतिरोध लाने के लिए किसी न किसी वायलेंट मेजर का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, तो 2 छंदों में इसका जवाब देना चाहूँगी संक्षेप में। एक, लेबर मिनिस्ट्री के साथ सतत हमारा प्रयास रहता है कि लेबर कोड में वर्तमान में महिला काम के स्थल पर सुरक्षित हो, ये आप लेबर कोड में भी इसे विस्तृत रूप से देख सकती हैं। साथ ही नेशनल कमीशन फॉर विमेन हो या मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स हो, हम मंत्रालय के माध्यम से न सिर्फ कमीशन बल्कि साथ ही प्रदेश की सरकारों के साथ मात्र महिला बाल विकास मंत्रालय नहीं बल्कि प्रदेश की अन्य इकाइयों के साथ भी सतत संवाद रखते हैं। कई बार महिलाएं ग्रीवियंसेस डायरेक्टली हमारे मंत्रालय तक पहुंचाती हैं। उन ग्रीवियंसेस को लेकर भी हम प्रदेश सरकार के साथ न सिर्फ संवाद करते हैं बल्कि जब तक महिला को न्याय पूर्णतः ना मिल जाए तब तक हम ये संवाद महिला के साथ और प्रदेश की सरकारों के साथ जारी रखते हैं।
धन्यवाद। क्वेश्चन नंबर 186, माननीय शक्ति सिंह गोहिल जी।
थैंक यू माननीय उपसभापति महोदय जी। मेरा
माननीय-
क्वेश्चन नंबर 186।
माननीय मंत्री जी, फर्स्ट सप्लीमेंट्री माननीय शक्ति सिंह।
माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, मैं आपके ज़रिए से एक तो रक्षण चाहता हूं हमारे अधिकारों का, क्योंकि जब हम सवाल पूछते हैं ओरल में तो ठीक जवाब नहीं मिलता, पर रिटर्न में मेरा मंशा था, इस सवाल के पीछे जो इंटेंशन था ये था कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने रीट पिटीशन 2/2020 में कहा कि कोरोना के दौरान जो आंगनवाड़ी है, मिड डे मील है, उनको घर पे भी जो लाभ मिलता था वो बेनिफिशियरीज को लाभ मिलना चाहिए। नीति आयोग के एड से एक सर्वे हुआ, उसमें भी रहा कि 40% धात्री महिलाओं को जो लाभ मिलना चाहिए नहीं मिला। मैंने ब्यौरा मांगा था माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, 38 जून 2021 का दिया, पर प्री कोरोना क्या नंबर्स था वो नहीं दिया था। तो मैं पहले मेरे सप्लीमेंट्री में माननीय मंत्री जी से जानना चाहता हूं कि टोटल बेनिफिशियरीज ऑन डेट 38 जून 2021 एज पर योर रिटर्न रिप्लाई आर 9,61 lakhs and odd. Now I would like to know, pre-corona, how many total beneficiaries were there?
थैंक यू।
The honorable member seeks to get a response on a specific number for a specific date. He oscillates between pronouncing the Niti Aayog report, which has been factually reported in the answer given to him. Then again, he oscillates back to another date, which he wants me to give a specific answer on. I would like to hear, sir, clearly state 4-5 issues. The report that he alludes to is a report which the Niti Aayog in its acknowledgements acknowledges and disclaims publicly. The views of it are not supported by Niti Aayog. Secondly, possibly why Niti Aayog does not support the view is because the survey was done telephonically based on a call list based on 2011 census. Thirdly, in-depth interviews were done only with 30 workers in a country where there are 14 lakh Anganwadis. Now, when the honorable member seeks to find out how many services have been provided to how many beneficiaries, sir, as of May 2022, and sir, I'm sure the honorable member is aware that implementation of these services rests with state governments across the country. Digitally, verbally, in writing, states have reported that they are currently in May 2022 serving over 9,18 lakh beneficiaries, women and children included. I must here also highlight that there is an age group within which children, and there is a medical instance when there is a pregnant and lactating mother who is to be serviced through the Anganwadi. For the member to presume that the number of pregnant and lactating women will stay the same throughout, For the member to presume that a child between the age of 0 to 6 will stay fixed up to the age of 6 and not grow beyond the age of 6, I think, sir, is something that he needs to introspect on. But the data that has been provided, sir, in the answer is factual, and we have no intention of deluding or, for that matter, disrespecting the honourable member's desire to seek a factual response. I must again, sir, reiterate that the data I propose in this House as answer is a data that is dependent on what the states report, and this is what the states have emphatically said across the nation.
Thank you. Second supplementary.
माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, मेरा सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री ये है, पहले में तो माननीय मंत्री जी ने कह दिया कि नीति आयोग जिसको पैसे देता है और उसके रिपोर्ट को आप स्वीकार नहीं करते हो, तो आप कैसे लोगों को पैसे देते हो कि जो आपका रिपोर्ट आपको स्वीकृत नहीं है? माय सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री इज कि क्या माननीय मंत्री जी जानते हैं कि आरटीआई एक्टिविस्ट संतोष मोहन सिंह को रिप्लाई दिया कि हां, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के कहने के बावजूद इनको लाभ नहीं मिला, वो डिपार्टमेंट ने स्वीकारा, मंत्री जी जानते हैं। उसी आधार पे गुजरात के एक वर्नाक्यूलर अखबार ने डिटेल में कमिश्नर से इंटरव्यू किया और उसने कहा कि हमें ग्रांट नहीं आई थी इस दौरान, और उसी वजह से जिन आंगनवाड़ीज को, जिन बच्चों को, जिन मिड डे मील के बेनिफिशियरीज को जो लाभ मिल जाना चाहिए वो नहीं मिल पाया है। तो ये जानते हुए भी अगर आप सवाल का हमें ठीक से जवाब नहीं मिलेगा, अगर हो गया आप स्वीकार कीजिए कि हम नहीं दे पाए थे उस वक्त पे, लिफाफोफी क्यों? प्लीज।
चाहती हूँ माननीय सांसद से, जब ये इस रिपोर्ट का उल्लेख करते हैं और मैं कहती हूँ कि नीति आयोग ने स्वयं कहा कि दे are in a position to say in their disclaimer that it does not necessarily reflect their view. I hope the honourable member has read the report in detail, because the report here enunciates that 96% women and children have received health benefits. Would you then disregard that position of the report? The report here says that institutional delivery of women in the pandemic, when there was a national lockdown, is 90%. So when I say that I am reflecting what Niti Aayog has said in its acknowledgement, I have the report in my hand right now, sir, from which I read. Second,
no cross-talking, please.
When I am quoting the Niti Aayog report, I have it in my hand. For somebody to wagger a finger and say there is no such data, this data exists from 11 states, from a call list of 5 lakh people dependent on 2011 census. Since the honourable member brings it up, I am compelled to highlight these issues as well. However, sir, as the member is enunciating RTI reports and answers which my ministry has given, I again would reiterate, sir, that the insinuation that the member is trying to possibly implicate us with, that those who are the poorest of the poor did not receive support. I can say as on March 2022, in our Anganwadi services as reported by state governments, not only in the Poshan tracker but also the ICDS portal, which is functional in recognition of the state's effort, we have again seen from the SC, ST, OBC communities, we have ensured that beneficiaries to the tune of close to over 3 crore 50 lakhs have received the benefits from their state government. For the member to insinuate, that his position is correct and that of state governments democratically elected in this country are giving spurious data, sir, is unfortunate.